My name is Denise, and I have COPD and asthma. I heard about it online, and when I was home, I just said, I'm going to check into it, and I called, and I made the appointment, and then I called my doctor and told him I was going. I didn't ask him if I can go. I told the doctor I was going. And he told me that he heard that some people, that it does work. But I was so bad that he didn't know if it would work for me or not, because I was really bad. And I says, would never know if I don't give it a try. So I made the appointment and I went. And I seen him before I left, and I saw him 2 weeks after I got back. And when I went to him, I was on oxygen and walking with a walker because I couldn't walk on my own. And 2 weeks after, when I came back, I had a doctor's appointment, and I walked in his office with my little giddy up in my step and no oxygen and no walker. And he couldn't believe how well I was doing. And I haven't been back to him since. I took myself off oxygen, I was on tremendous amount of medications. I would say I was about 15, 17, maybe it was between 15 to 17 medications that I was on. And now I only do my Spiriva, and I have my rescue inhaler, and that's it. That's all I take. The first 2 weeks, I noticed that I was getting better and better. Every day, I seen a difference, that I was getting better. I was doing more. I was walking more. I was doing more activity. I was cleaning the house. I was doing stuff that I couldn't do 2 weeks before that. And as the weeks went on, I was doing more and more and more. Now I can ride my horse. I can do hay. I can pick up a bale of hay. I can push the bale of hay. Before, I couldn't do any of that. I couldn't, because I couldn't breathe. Now I can do it. Now, there's a lot. I walk now. I go shopping. My husband doesn't like that too much, but I go shopping now a lot more. I do a lot more activities. We go on vacation. I was walking, and my husband's telling me to slow down because he couldn't keep up with me. And I can't believe the quality of my life is back since I've had it done. My grandkids come down every summer, and they take turns throughout the summer, and they come down and they ride the horses. And I taught them how to ride, and they clean the horses, they brush the horses, they spread the manure, they help us with the haying, they clean the barns. We do all kinds of stuff with the horses. We go riding, do all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of fun, a lot of memories that we make. And I couldn't do that before when I had asthma. Before, they would come. They were the ones that were always riding. I didn't ride as much because I couldn't breathe. So they would ride, and I would watch them ride and give them lessons and stuff like that. So now I can go out and I can ride with them. So, which makes it nice. When I would ride horses or be out in my barn or be around my horses, that's my serenity. That's my peaceful time, my enjoyment. And I got that back. I can be around horse dust now. It doesn't bother me. And there's nothing like for a cowgirl to smell that horse smell. It's joyful. Well, when I had the oxygen, I was very limited. I kept getting hung up on everything, or somebody would trip over the hose, or I'd walk and I'd forget I'd have it on. I'd choke myself with the cord. And it was terrible. It was like I had no freedom. It was like I was like homebound, couldn't do anything. And that's the reason why when I started feeling good, I said, okay, we're getting rid of this little guy here. We don't need him anymore. So now I got my freedom. I can walk anywhere I want to go, do whatever I want to do now. They will not be sorry. They will see a difference in their quality of life. The difference in what I've experienced alone is phenomenal. I'm amazed. I mean, I had the COPD and asthma for so long, and I mean, I was so limited to a lot of stuff that I couldn't do because of that. And then if I had this treatment done years ago, I probably wouldn't be as bad as when I went the first time. I'm out there to tell everybody, if you can get it done, get it done. You will not be sorry. If anything, you'll be dancing like I was. Yep. It put a little bit of giddy up in your step.